Alrighty. So I'm a bit pissed, to say the least, because it's the first time I am participating in a My Dearest Governor. And of course, there are people too fucking stupid to actually follow the cap limits and guidelines and whatnot. So here is a sincere question. Why are you Rise of Kingdoms players so fucking stupid? It is absolutely beyond me. It is absolutely beyond me. So I have to train an additional 4 million troops in MGE points just to get my 10 sculptures for Nebu. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? How does this happen? It's absolutely beyond me. Man, I remember when I was in 1228, like, people over there are actually so fucking stupid that I was there for like half a year. And I think not a single time they had a clean MGE. That's how stupid people are in 1228. It's absolutely insane. And people apparently don't want to talk about it. Because I was asking a question about it in the Alliance chat and nobody's getting back at me. Which raises the question, who actually was in violation? Because I mean, it might just be a R4. Actually gonna make sure I understand the situation. Oops. So basically, yeah, I'm running really low on speed ups. So thank you very much to whoever sons of bitches are too fucking stupid to follow MGE rules. If you are one of those people, then yeah, stop fucking playing video games, holy crap. So I'm supposed to finish 8 to 10, I think. Yeah. That's 10 sculptures. No, that's 20. Is it 10 or 20? 10. I think it's 10. No, it's 20. 20. Up to 16 is 10. Yeah, so, just making sure I'm face to face with... yeah, who gives a shit? Shut the fuck up, Lilith. Face to face. I haven't been face to face with you. Otherwise, trust me, it wouldn't go so well. So face to face is like possibly the most stupid thing I've heard about. Where a developer tries to tries to improve its PR. Because this is basically like me standing in front of a mirror and asking myself why I look so good. That's what's happening. Like, so first of all, who is asking the questions, and why do they always only ask questions Lilith has an answer to? It's so freaking stupid. So yeah, 8 to 10. With an additional 4 million points. Thank you, sons of bitches. I actually kind of want to make sure I check who is invited. Well, actually, I'm just now realizing it might actually be somebody who has been asked to leave the kingdom, because apparently about 60 people have been asked to leave the kingdom. And it might be that it's one of them, or several of them, and they just want to stir up trouble. Or like, to be honest, I've done this before. Actually, I haven't done it. I just said, like, okay, you don't put passport pages into a line shop, you will never again have a clean my dear's governor. And yeah, of course I got my passport pages, which I have only done because like the whole situation was an attempt to run me out of the kingdom because I pissed off the king's wife and stuff like that. So if there was a legitimate reason to kick me out, then yeah, sure, no problem. But like if you try to instigate shit, then yeah. So I would love to know who is in violation of the rules or guidelines of MGE. So yeah, so this is my first MGE in this kingdom, and it's not clean. So honestly, if the next one isn't clean either, I'm just going to leave the kingdom. Like, I'm not going to deal with this kindergarten shit. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not 12 anymore. So we need 2 million points. I think I'm gonna let this cycle just run, saving some speed ups. Just gotta make sure before reset I'm gonna finish. So can we actually figure out, wait, how am I gonna do this? Oh, I can, wait, okay, wait, I need the updated list on Discord. I need the updated list on Discord. Wait, what is this? What is with people like so hung up on Discord? I all of our kingdom's manpower and activity time. What? Well, what? Oh god, please just don't bother me. Jesus Christ. Forms, joining alliances. 12 million points. So where is the updated list on Discord? There's like polls for the cutest pet and shit like that. But you know, the updated MGE list, something that's actually important, you don't have. Jeez. Okay, let's have a screenshot. I want to specifically know who is in violation. Okay, we got 1920, 1080. Put that in so that we have the screenshot.
It's all about humanity.
Okay, so now we have the list. Reminds me of the list of Jericho. You just made a list. So now we can look it up. So the wolves are correct. I know that. Then it's Buster. Then it's 26 Johnny. Oh, that's Farmer J. He changed his name. Yeah, I mean 26 Johnny, whatever the fuck that means. So I guess Farmer Johnny is actually better. Change. Then we have Hitmaster. Then we have Moby. Then we have Dadbot, AA Blaze, and me. Dadbot. Wait, is it Big Hair? It's Big Hair. No, wait, 15 million. What is this son of a bitch doing? Okay, I'm just gonna ask. I wanna stir up some trouble. I actually want to. So Big Hair originally was supposed to be on a 10 sculpture spot. So that's 11 to 15. And this was at 10 million power, 10 million MGE points, right? But he is now at 16.8. So even with the updated list, he still has too much. Then we have Natai. We have Wolfie. With me, AA Blaze. Oh, Clapping Cheeks. Clapping Cheeks doesn't appear on the list. It seems like. That's 13 point something. Wait, there's a lot of people over 10 million. So Blood Shadow most likely is on the list, yeah. Wolfie, Natai, and Big Hair. So it's... Well, these I don't give a shit about. I mean, well, he's exactly on 10 million, which means he's fucking stupid. Then we have... So Smith actually is also... So it's DB, it's Clapping Cheeks. Where... Well, Clapping Cheeks, you got to zero him. Like, what the fuck is this? I mean the DB guy too. But yeah, this guy like just zero the shit out of this motherfucker. The fuck? So, so this person says Big Hair has a MGE spot. And I think this person actually is a R4. But this person is too fucking stupid to understand the player who is supposed to take a 10 spot is right now occupying a 20 spot. Like, why are you a R4? Like, are you like, do you have big boobs? Like, do you send nude pictures or something? Like, how did you become a R4? Oh yeah, I've seen this person being R4 before. I do know that. However, he's not right now. It's freaking beyond me. Oh, so yeah, last thing I'm gonna say about Mightiest Governor. I swear to God, if you Rise of Kingdoms players are too fucking stupid to have a clean Mightiest Governor, and just stop fucking playing games at all. And holy shit, I wanna see Rise of Kingdoms player in an actual like esports kinda environment. Holy crap, like how could you even remotely think about accidentally having too many points in NGE? I don't know how this could happen. But that's the last thing I'm gonna say about it. But I'm gonna give up my point. My spot. So I'm gonna give up my spot. Because in about 2 hours I definitely not going to occupy Rise of Kingdoms. So that means it's gonna be hectic trying to be online before reset. And I just don't wanna deal with that. So yeah, I'm just gonna give it up. Not gonna get into that kind of thing. And I mean, at the same time, Naboo sculptures are not that important, actually. It was more like... I've been in the kingdom for, I don't know, like 5 months, 4 months. And it was just about time to finally participate in a MGE. So yeah, I'm gonna empty my action points and then we can actually go into Olympia. Would it be cool? No, I guess not. Was about to ask, would it be cool if you can use something with a double click? But no, actually no. Actually, am I going to auction? No, I'm not going to auction. I'm not going to auction. Well, actually now he's trying to make fun, make jokes. Okay. Uh. So, okay, but that's about it. Like, I don't wanna get into a fight with them. Yeah, one more, and then I think we can get into Olympia. So, but yeah, so one thing is, the reason why I wanted to know is who is actually in violation of the caps is because you always gotta make sure you hold the leadership accountable. In maybe most cases I see, when it's somebody everybody loves or is like a big contributor or whatever, then people don't care about the person violating MGE. Or like the leadership doesn't care. But when it's like somebody, you know, who is not as important and you know, it's just whatever, then, you know, everybody throws a tantrum. I've seen that many times. And, you know, like, I don't give a shit who you are. Like, you can have 20 billion power. It doesn't matter. Like, you gotta get punished for not following MGE rules. That's just about it. Do we have... Yeah, we do have a lineup. Nice. Do we have... We have 2 people on bottom, right? Yeah. That's a Natsuki. That's... Oh, we have 2 people. Wait, somebody followed me? So I guess he's just gonna creep up from behind. Just running a big old circle. But... let's see. Well, actually, it might be this player. Let's go mid. Actually, well, everybody leaving. I thought it's gonna be a big old fight. Would have been funny. Let's check bottom. Oh, somebody's coming. Apparently. I saw a red line for like a second. What you doing here, boy? Oh no, that's a freaking Bakal. Yeah, he's gonna win. He has that freaking buff. But somebody was coming, yeah. Oh, well, actually, that's only that hotel guy. Okay, we got Nevsky gone. Okay, somebody... Okay, actually, damn, we are doing work. Or he doesn't do work, let's say it like that. Holy crap, we banished him to the Shadow Realm. Yeah. What is everybody doing here? Is that like 3 players now? Leave. It doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. What's happening here? Nice. Kinda don't wanna participate. They're getting this one. I could actually. Oh my god. That's gonna be a big old fight. Yeah, I can only lose this, but I'm actually going to participate just to keep all of them occupied. Wait, Jesus fucking Christ. Wait, what? What the fuck happened to my Nevsky? Okay, I think I actually have to watch the replay. What the fuck happened? And by the way, guys, don't do this thing where you run in circles all the time. Like 99% of all cases, you actually hurt yourself. Because, like, you always have to think about when you do this, you are also occupying yourself. You're not just occupying the opponent. There are barely ever people who do it and actually really gain an advantage over others. It's like when you know, oh, okay, there is somebody coming who could help me, and this person is like 10 seconds away, then yeah, sure. But otherwise, it barely ever makes sense. Okay, let's try and see what happens at bottom. I mean, there must be at least one defending, surely. They wouldn't all leave, would they? Yeah. Hey Nevsky, what's up? Wanna talk to you, motherfucker? You did, boy. Oh, it's this guy again? With the Pakal? Yeah, I'm killing Pakals. Like, I don't shy away from Pakals. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't break for children, not for animals, and especially not for Pakals. I'm sorry. Why? Oh, after the thief? Is he going to... Yeah, he's gonna get it. Nice. Okay, that should be a win. Yeah. Oh, I see you, motherfucker. I see you. Fame. Where have I seen this alliance? Like what kingdom is this? Fame. Wait. How can I see this player's profile? Which kingdom was that? Oh, haven't they been in Osiris League at some point? I think so. Actually gotta quickly go AFK. I'm back in like 3 or 4 minutes. What is he saying? Yeah, I agree to that. Like the top people, they know what they are doing. Like they went to like 50-60 million points right away, but they know what they are doing. They're keeping the order correct. So, and I mean it's I mean in general it's a positive for the kingdom, right? If people push so many points, they train so many troops, then yeah, sure, go for it. Like, I mean, thank you. Because like top people is the two wolf guys and Buster, and I mean those are like our whales. So I'm actually grateful for that. Well, I've seen like there were and bubble popped. Not sure what that means. That would be, who did I say? What was the person who did this? Who went over the points? But if sticking around, they will pay Finn. I don't think it was done with bad intent. Yeah, I don't really care about bad intent. Like, it's just generally, like, you gotta be mentally incapable of playing Mightiest Governor if you are not able to keep your caps. You actually gotta be mentally incapable of playing Mightiest Governor. If you ever did the thing where you went over the cap, you are fucking stupid. Inherently. There is no way around it. Like, how is that even remotely possible? Like, if you... Usually, most kingdoms have a 10 million point cap. And you cannot possibly go over that cap if you don't have bad intentions. It's not freaking possible. You actually have to train troops and like an abundance of troops to go over that cap. It's not possible. It's absolutely not. Like, you would have to spend what, like 100,000 fucking action points to even remotely approach that cap. Like, I don't care about bad intentions. And like I said, like I wrote in the chat, like I would rather dodge incompetence than trying to correct it and like maneuver around it and shit like that, because like that's not what I subscribe to when I'm playing games. Why did I leave 1228? Oh, it's a long story. Oh, look, it's BFD. Hey, it's gas. I'm fairly sure I've seen them gas. I've seen that alliance in a KVK before. Why did I leave 1228? So the very short answer would be I was playing with other people and we were in the kingdom, and yeah, very short answer, like one of us had a falling out with somebody in the kingdom. And then I too had, yeah, so very, very short answer. I had a falling out with the king. But there's like a whole lot of context. Like it was really weird. Like somehow, or like not somehow, I know how, but I pissed off the women in 1228. And if I'm not mistaken, it was at a point where they were talking about feminism. And the wife of the king said, so at this point, wait, no, okay, let me try to not make too much discourse. So they were talking about feminism, and the wife of the king was like, yeah, like men earn more money and stuff like that, and it's not justified. And then I was like, yeah, it is justified. The studies you are talking about show that men are working more, working longer, and men are longer employed to one employer, which then makes sense. They are making more money, right? And then all of a sudden, like, women were kind of pissed at me and didn't really respond anymore. And then there was a whole lot of other stuff going on. There was one woman who like approached me on Discord, and well, actually she approached me in game, and we started talking a lot, and she went into kind of like a nasty demeanor, you know, talking about rude, like, you know, talking about sex all the time and whatnot. And she also started sending me pictures and stuff, which was completely unsolicited, because I don't even give a shit about nude pictures. Like, I don't like that. And so at some point I told her, hey, like, you know, if you were actually physically around me, then yeah, okay, fine, we can go fuck. Like, theoretically, I mean, I'm in a relationship, but like, I'm not 12 years old. Like, I don't care about talking about sex to a woman over the fucking internet. And she got completely pissed and like stopped talking to me. And like, all the time whenever I was talking to somebody in Alliance chat, she would interfere and say something stupid, and all that kind of kindergarten stuff. And yeah, so, you know, the women just got like together and got pissed, and you know, which I don't care about, because like, I would rather correct a woman in saying that, yeah, the study shows that men are making more money and it's not justified, when it's simply not true. And I mean, for the one woman who was like trying to sex me up, yeah, like, I mean, if I'm not wrong, she was, what, 30 years old? And it's like, and I mean, she was married with kids and everything. And you know, I'm in a monogamous relationship, so you know, and I'm, like I said, I'm not 12 years old. Like, I don't do that kind of stuff. And yeah, then you know, things just happened. And then there was some other then like the nail in the coffin was, we were in KBK, and we were in that KBK with 1254 against 556. And going into KBK, I was actually in a pretty good mood. But as soon as the gate opened, like, I had a really big mood swing, because in that kingdom there is no fucking discipline whatsoever. Like, people leave their mortars at like to be occupied spots, and so on and so forth. Look, this person is fucking stupid. He doesn't understand the mistake he's doing. But yeah, anyway, and you know, leaving mortars in supposed to be shared gates, and all that stuff. Like, it was freaking frustrating. And so we won the fights, and gate 4, basically the fight was over, and all of a sudden the kingdom went crazy with like, oh yeah, like people need more kills and stuff like that, even though like most of the people that we're talking about actually hit the requirements that were set before the KVK. So you cannot move the goal post the actual fight. You cannot say, hey people, you need to get 10 million kills, and then after a fight you go like, oh actually you gotta get 15 million kills, so all of you please get zeroed. You know, just for example. So the fight was over, and they were like, oh yeah, there's people who didn't do enough. And I hit all, you know, the requirements, and whatever people said, I did all that. And I got really fucking pissed because that's just unfair and that's unjust. So over the course of the KVK, all that stuff, I even had a list. I had a list where I put down the names of people who do certain things wrong. And there were people who did absolutely everything wrong. And those are people who are kind of, you know, they are whales and whatnot. There was even like important people in the kingdom who were intentionally filling up their hospitals and then letting mortars or units die, so they could actually have control over which units are actually dying. So they could make it convenient for themselves, and it doesn't help anybody, right? And I even had those people on paper. I do remember there is a player called Amagi in 1228, and I think I had him written down for like 5 different things, and he did it over and over and over. And I got so pissed that after the Gate 4 fights, the level 4 gate fights, I decided I would leave the kingdom. And so over the rest of the kingdom, I did less and less. I was there for the fights and stuff, but like I just didn't feel it anymore. And then there was one day, I got up in the morning. This was like 5 a.m. when, you know, usual work day. And actually that's 4 a.m. And there was nothing going on, literally nothing, and I ported back to a safe zone because I wasn't sure at which point of the day I'm going back into the game. So I'm porting back into safe zone, and I right away, like a minute later, not even a minute later, I get approached. Oh yeah, like this guy is going back to safe zone, yada yada. Okay, you have to leave the kingdom. Okay, fair enough. Like I didn't, and this was the king messaging me. And I didn't want to argue about it because, like, fuck him anyway. He's like an emotional lesbian, seriously. He has those weird outbursts all the time. So I'm like, yeah, sure, okay, fine. But he didn't stop talking. Like, he wanted to stick it to me, which, again, I think is because, like, I kind of slam dunked on his wife. So I'm getting back to him, you know, like I'm making my counter argument, and then he again went into like emotional lesbian mode and completely lost it. And then he was like, yeah, so you're gonna get zeroed. And then I said, yeah, you're putting passport pages into the alliance shop, otherwise you will never again in your kingdom see a clean mightiest governor. I think I would have never screwed up the Mightiest Governor event, but, you know, like, obviously they are going to put the passport pages in the Alliance shop. Because I actually showed them I had bubbles for like 60 days. So I would have been safe for 60 days. And just to show them that I'm serious about it, I did use bubbles all the time. Like, when one bubble was over, I was online to pop the next one. And at this point, I basically never used a bubble before. So, you know, I was very strict about it. And they saw, yeah, okay, like maybe he's serious. I also trained a couple troops just to show, hey, yeah, I'm actually going to do this. I guess I wouldn't have done it. But, you know, like, obviously they have to comply. Because, like, they have the interest of, like, what, 1,000 people? Or I don't know, 600 people, whatever it is. So yeah, then they put the passport pages in the alliance shop, and I left, and that's basically about it. And yeah, I mean 1228, like I said, I was there for like half a year, maybe a bit more. And over the course of that time, I don't think there was a single clean Mightiest Governor event. This kingdom has no discipline whatsoever. Along with like really, really nasty nude-sending women, and like it's just weird. And one thing that is funny, the king of 1228 has those, like I said, like emotional outbursts where, you know, he looks like he's 5'0", so he already looks like kind of, you know, he looks like a sausage because he's bald. He's like 5 foot, and you know, like a slim fast Vin Diesel. And yeah, those emotional outbursts. And it was kind of funny, but at some point it became apparent that it's a problem in the kingdom, because he would come for Ark of Osiris, and he missed it once, and then he was on time for the next one, and then for the next one he actually came in late, and he was like 20 minutes late, and he was like, yeah, I was sleeping, I'm sorry you guys, let's flip the script on these bitches. And then all the time, whenever somebody did something wrong in Orc of Osiris, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. This guy gotta leave the kingdom." And you know, it was just weird. Like it was super irrational, especially since, like I said, like this guy couldn't, yeah, like couldn't actually be disciplined enough to like show up for Orc of Osiris and be on time and everything. And I mean, you know, I don't care about it, but like if you are behaving like that, then you better check yourself. Like you better be like the best role model there is. Otherwise you just don't have a right to behave like that. So yeah, there was, I mean, there was even more going on, but yeah, that basically was what happened in 1228. Are you not getting the Naboo sculptures? No, I don't care. Like, I literally don't care. Like, I applied just to apply. Like, I literally, like, I have no interest in Naboo. I applied because I've been in the kingdom for like half a year. Or, yeah, at least the better part of half a year. And it's the first time I have applied because I said I'm not going to apply if I don't have had a KVK where I met my requirements. That's what I want to do before I even try to get into a Mightiest Governor. And so I applied for Naboo, where I thought maybe, you know, over the course of 2, 3, 4, 5 Mightiest Governors I can work on him. But, you know, at the same time I don't give a shit. Like, Naboo at this point is just not important. And yeah, now, you know, like I said, I dodge incompetence so instead of trying to correct it. Wait, are you not defending? Are you just following me? Okay, that's weird, but okay. Oh, it's FRA. Yeah, I have. Jeez, I see. At this point, and it's Pech. Pech is one of those alliances, man. 2100 seems like a very attractive kingdom. Which one was it? FRA. Which kingdom is that again? Not sure why she's asking. Maybe because I took more time to get my points than others. I'm not sure. Oh, I had one really hilarious thing happen. So a couple days ago, I received a message from an account asking me if I'm looking to migrate. No, actually, was one of those people who like approach you with like a hi, and then you are like, yeah, what am I supposed to say? So I'm like, yeah, hi, and then I think the account was like, how are you? And at that point, I'm just saying like, can I help you with something? And the account says, are you and then the account changes its profile picture, and it's like, you know, like, I'm sorry to say this, but it looks like a chain-smoking mother of like 20 kids. She didn't look bad, but you know, like, yeah, it was, yeah. And the profile is just full of like suggestive pictures, and so she's getting back to me. Yeah, are you looking to migrate and yada yada? And I'm like, yeah, are you looking for migrants? And And she's like, I am, and I just start replying because that's fucking stupid. And a day after that, or like, you know, like 2 or 3 days after me not responding anymore, the picture went back to like a gothic style skeleton picture or whatever. It was fucking funny. Rise of Kingdoms is wild, man. But yeah, I mean, looks like this account actually tried to use Jesus Christ, suggestive pictures to get me to migrate to their kingdom. Which, why? The fuck? What do you think about the new commanders? Nothing. It's the first time I literally don't give a shit about new commanders. Range combat is good, but it's too late. It's too fucking late. If this came out 2 years ago, then okay, fine. It's too freaking late. I'm sure the commanders are not bad, but I'm just not interested in this at this point. Like, this is a feature that should have come out 2 years ago. There is absolutely no freaking reason to do it now. So Margaret, I think, looked actually kind of good. And I mean, range combat is going to be pretty important. I think I do remember here, for example, defense reduction. Like, if you have a defensive line of towers or turrets, it's, by the way, it's not a tower, it's a freaking turret. Then this actually becomes pretty important because you can have free-to-play and low-powered players be in the back line with turrets, which, yeah, is gonna be tremendous. So what is this? Attack engineering? Oh, that seems tremendous for actually, oh, reduced by 50% if not within melee range. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, by the way, it's called melee. I don't know why people are too fucking stupid to pronounce it. Especially, you know, talking about English natives, but it's called melee and not melee or whatever people say. Okay, wait. So one thing I haven't figured out yet, like, can a, because yeah, I'm too lazy to actually like look into it. Can an engineering commander use a skill while in turret mode or in range mode? I haven't figured that out yet, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna see it when it happens. But yeah, because if even engineering commanders can only use a skill once disassembling the turret, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This commander's troop takes less damage from normal attacks. Range normal attacks from the have a 10% chance to deal additional skill damage. Oh. Okay, they can. I mean, at least this obviously does apply to range mode. From this commander too. It's actually tremendous. Like, I don't know how, if people understand how important this is. So let's say you have a lower powered player who has a Richard with a Yi Song Ye, or a Richard with a Sun Tzu, or whatever. Those people are pretty like out of place in open field battles. Like, it's people you would actually kind of rather not have on the open field. And because you want them to be in rallies and garrisons, you don't want them on the open field battles. Now, if you have those kinds of players use ranged marches, they are going to make a tremendous difference. Because again, imagine you have, let's say, 10 lower powered players with an expertise market, and they all apply the defense reduction and march speed reduction and whatnot, or onto like any open field marches that are within range attack range. That's tremendous. And leadership and defense. That's actually that's pretty interesting. Direct damage. That's actually health bonus. Ooh. Oh no, garrison counterattack damage? Wait, what? Oh, he's a garrison? Oh, I thought for a second it's versatility. Okay, maybe not so interesting. What's the expertise? This commander's troop takes 10% less damage. Ooh. Is this increase the defense? This doesn't sound too bad for a Trajan, like for a super like tanky, just using Athelflaed or Mulan. Wait. Increases the defense of this commander's troops that have when garrisoned or in a stronghold. Wait, what? So, oh, this commander has 2 skills that apply to like garrison stuff. Oh, 3? Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess. I don't know. No. I do really look forward to having a new commander that is kind of like Trajan. That is, like, I really would like to have something like that. Okay, we need music. Yeah, because I actually would love to use like Athelflaed or something like that. But at this point, Trajan is just not worth it. Just in general, with the commanders that I have and everything. But also, yeah, Trajan at this point is just like a sponge. And nothing really more. And if I'm starting him now, it's gonna take me like 3 months before I expertise him, but still working on Joan of Arc. So, what do we have? 3980. INA, often AFK. What does INA mean? I mean often AFK, yeah, sure. But INA. I mean, most likely it's just like a team tag or something. When are you going to? When am I going to make more videos? I make videos when I feel like I have an idea. You know what I mean? It's like You know, I don't want to make videos just for the sake of making videos. Because then you start like doing tier lists every like 2 weeks in a game that is outpaced by the Continental Drift. I make videos when I feel like I have some to talk about. And with that being said, I do have some things that I want to do. Oh, holy crap, freaking Honda. I do have some things in mind that I want to do. So for example, well, actually no, I'm not telling you what it is, but yeah, I do have some things in mind. I do want to make, well, not necessarily more videos, but like more frequently. As in like have a more steady upload schedule. So for example, instead of like uploading 5 videos in 5 days and then not uploading in 2 weeks, I would rather, you know, like spread it out evenly over the course of whatever time. That is definitely a thing. Oh god, it's one of those fuckboys. Those very intelligent people. Look at him. This person is so freaking stupid because he doesn't understand he's occupying himself while doing all of this. Like, I don't know why people have this idea that this is super intelligent. I don't get it. Okay, let's kill everything. Let's kill everything. Actually, I didn't even... Oh my god, this looked like more than it really was. Absolutely wasn't worth using the ultimate. Shit. Let's see if we can get another fight. I need another fight. You have the middle? I need another fight. Can somebody fight? Is somebody here? No. Somebody healing? Maybe? No? Hey you wanna fight against me? Trust me. Come. Okay. That's a wasted ultimate. Oh jeez. Oh, somebody's coming. And my ultimate should be over in a couple seconds. Yeah. Okay, I guess. Jeez, that's a Yi-Song and an Alpha Flat. Let's... I have no idea what I clicked on. He moved right in the same split second I wanted to target the Alpha Flat. But that was weird. There was a Trajan. Did I see a Trajan, a Alpha Flat, and a Yi-Song? And are they pre-made? I see them together all the time. No. Oh, look, it's ING. Alright, let's get this back. Please. Just, yeah, thank you. I was worried he's gonna try to run in circles. And you are stupid. Why are you walking back? It's gonna be so much quicker if you just die. You are freaking stupid. Hey, King. King bad shit. You are stupid. Let's go here. Pretty sure we're gonna lose middle, aren't we? Oh no. Actually, we're gonna keep it. So let's try. A lot of people should be moving to middle now. Or should be focusing on it. So let's try to get their flag. Somebody else is coming too. Oh, this looks bad. Okay, this is a loss. Okay, somebody's coming. But this is bad. We have one player occupying two. This is really bad. It's not a good position to be in. Especially if you are behind. Well, actually, we might... do we get middle? I hope so. Wait, is this alpha flat with Joan? Is this a thing? That's alpha flat with Joan. Is this a thing people do? Yeah, I'm not even getting this one. Jeez. Fuck, yeah, we lost. Wait, how did they win though? Did the other guy who was there, did he just die? What? Wait, what? It would have been weird, but okay. Free Pornhub. Why free? Is it like... did something happen? Let's see. Pornhub. No, it's still available. So why free Pornhub? Are you a child who thinks it's funny or something? Do we have the 20 points? I don't think so. Yeah, we need at least 2 more games. But we can buy an equipment choice chest. Did you see the video? Wait, what? Oh, no. I don't watch any, like not really. I don't really watch any Rise of Kingdoms YouTube. I did check out the guy called OmniArch recently. But otherwise, like, there is just no good Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber. Like, all their videos are complete bullshit, so I just don't watch it. I mean, I'm sorry, but now that you asked, I just typed in Chisco, and this is the thing that shows up first. And this is a middle-aged man who has been looking for his hairline for the better part of the last 10 years. And he makes those stupid, unnatural faces on his face cam for a thumbnail like we are fucking toddlers. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't watch any Rise of Kingdoms YouTubers. They suck. They literally suck. And they don't even suck like nice penis. They suck like really filthy ones. Yeah, yeah, the smelly ones. The smelly ones with the crust. Uncircumcised. Some nice cheese. Some nice cheese right under that foreskin. But yeah, no, to answer your question, no, I haven't seen the video. And I certainly don't intend on watching it. Wait, what are you doing? Really? Wait, is that 4 marches or 3 marches? If that's 4 marches, then holy shit. Same lineup? Or like same primary lineup? Oh my god, but he's, yeah, okay. Wait, what does he use? Oh, that's Joan? Joan, Scipio, and is that Boudica and Mehmet? Yeah, holy crap, he banished me to the Shadow Realm. Does he, she, it have that? I don't know, but one thing I am pretty sure about is I'm using the wrong skills. I never looked at the skills because I hate that stuff. But there is this one with this burning aura kind of thing, and it seems really freaking strong. Why do you not like Rise of Kingdoms YouTubers? Oh, there's many reasons. Many reasons. I mean, so first and foremost, Jiskel talks to you like you are a toddler. And, like, I'm sorry, but I'm not. Like, you can hear it by the sound of my voice. I'm not a toddler, so why are you talking to me like I'm a toddler? It's also like his content is dog shit. Like complete dog shit, and there's like a lot of misinformation and whatnot. But then, I mean, Legend Roni is a bitch with no dignity whatsoever. Like, fuck that guy. Like, I don't know, it seems like people have forgotten that Lilith actually was sending Legend Roni resources because he didn't like properly gather resources, but he wanted to keep fighting and shit, so he was asking Lilith for resources, and they actually sent him exactly that. And then he also rigged a Osiris League match and so on and so forth. Like, Legend Roni is a bitch with no dignity whatsoever. That's not a man to me. Then, I mean, Shinji, I'm sorry, but that's like the California Valley fuckboy. Hey, holy crap. And I mean, I heard a whole lot of bad things, like a little more, you know, like privately, if you can say that, like, you know, in the, like in Alliance chat and Discord and whatnot. Like apparently he's like a very unpleasant person. Then what is the fat guy called? Tell me what the well, I don't know, the dad bot guy, Dragodian, yeah. It's just boring. Like he's like, yeah. I don't know, what can I say? It's just boring. Like his takes, like he apparently has no idea about gaming and gaming culture and YouTube culture and stuff like that, which none of them have. I would say Wick Gaming had more idea about the gaming culture and YouTube culture than all of them combined. Which you can see by, you know, like, Jisco says he has been a gladiator in Season 2, playing Warrior Paladin. And people might think that this is like really good, but it's actually not. Having a gladiator in Season 2 by playing 2 versus 2 is like Kevin Durant having NBA championships with the Golden State Warriors. It's the least respected gladiator title in all of World of Warcraft. It goes to the point where there is not even a gladiator title anymore in 2 versus 2, simply because it's so rock, paper, scissors. But also that combination was a free win, and the fact that this is his only gladiator title shows that most likely he was a PvE player who had like an advantage in terms of equipment early in the season, and then it just snowballed throughout the season. Then another thing is, like, a gladiator title doesn't really equal a gladiator title, because a gladiator title, you get a gladiator just for being at a certain rating, but then the actual title reward is when you are at a cutoff of like 0.04% or whatever, and those people, so basically rank 1, and those people get a constant permanent gladiator title. So yeah, like, I'm sorry, but gladiator title in season 2 is absolutely not a gamer credential. Absolutely not. There is absolutely no. Let me give you like a fair comparison without exaggerating. If somebody was playing constantly in gold 2, gold 3 in League of Legends, that's actually a higher gamer credential than a gladiator title in 2 vs 2 in season 2 playing warrior paladin. Like, it literally doesn't mean shit. Like, I can do that shit blindfolded, and like, I'm just barely exaggerating. Yeah, no. The reason I'm saying this, or I'm saying that, is because it is the only thing he ever says. Like, if he had some European first kills and whatever, and I mean, was maybe in a famous raiding alliance and was competitive, and or if he even had multiple gladiator titles, then all of that would be fine. But this is the only gaming credential he ever refers to, and it's nothing. Like, there is no respect put on it in the gaming community, like, especially not in World of Warcraft, but just in general. If you talk to competitive League of Legends players and you're like, yeah, I have been a gladiator in season 2 in 2 vs 2 in World of Warcraft, like, people are gonna kick your ass, like, straight out the door. It's a 5-man pre-made group. How is that possible, Lilith? In what game is it possible to have a 5-man pre-made group go up against 5 randoms? Like, tell me one single other game. I would be interested. And no fucking Farmville and Sims and all that stuff doesn't count. So yeah, you know, the thing is that it's the only gamer credential he ever refers to. That's the reason. So what did I think about OmniArch? He does a lot of good things, and he definitely knows about, like, the YouTube culture and stuff. But at the same time, he's a very, like, Fortnite-ish content creator. He does, like, most likely he also did like a $50 content creator course by somebody like fucking Andrew Tate, because he does all those really weird, like, stereotypical things that all the content creators do. But at the same time, he definitely has, like, better content. So for example, I do remember he had this one video where he was, like, trying out hacks, like Rise of Kingdoms hacks, and the type of video has been done a million times in different topics, but the video was pretty good. And also it's a video that not every Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber has done, because, for example, one video I have seen by Chisco is where in, like, right in the beginning, he's like, oh yeah, this person did this video, so I thought I would do it too. Wow, you fucking bitch. What the fuck? You are the biggest Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber, and you have to, like, 1-to-1 copy videos from smaller YouTubers because you can't come up with a fucking idea. because obviously you have no freaking idea about YouTube whatsoever. I mean, the guy apparently just a couple months ago has explored Penguin or Charlie, which I'm sorry, but it's pathetic if you like act like you are part of like the YouTube culture and stuff. Because like I do remember he mentioned Charlie, and like just about a week later he started milking the word trauma, and like, you know, his critically acclaimed trauma videos, which were absolutely pathetic. Echo Gaming, yeah, I've seen him like years ago. No, wait, actually, wait, what do you mean, Echo or Gecko? I know there's Gecko, this guy, that does this, welcome back! This guy, like this, like kind of American fuckboy-ish guy. But then there is also a Echo Gaming with CH, I think, if I'm not wrong. But this might actually have been in a different game, but Echo Gaming. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. What kind of profile picture is that? You mean Gecko Gaming? Let me look it up in a second. But like the last time I've seen Gecko Gaming was like 2 years ago, and I couldn't stand it for like 2 seconds. Top 20. Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not even gonna watch Echo Gaming for a single second. Like holy shit. Those thumbnails, they give me eye cancer. Gecko Gaming. You like him? Yeah, I mean, fair enough. You can like whatever you want. But, like, you know, like I don't know. I have a certain standard, I would say. Yeah, I might be arrogant about it. It is because, you know, so for example, everybody thinks Game of Thrones is a good series simply because everybody says it's a good series. I don't like it, and I think it's objective, like as much as you can objectively judge cinematography, I don't think it's a very good series. Especially towards the end, obviously, but just in general, I don't think it's like super good. But people like it because everybody likes it, and the same thing happens with YouTube stuff. Make them listen. Yeah, okay, no, like fuck Gecko Gaming. He does this thing where he like blacks out stuff and then has question marks on his thumbnail. That's like, it's like kiddie entertainment. Like holy, I hate that stuff. Like I was ashamed of myself because I had one video where I had a question mark on my thumbnail. Only fuckboys do that. Okay, let's click on one video.
On today's video, the third generation of infantry commanders Guan Yu and Leonidas are upon us, and in this video we're going to talk about both of these commanders, whether or not you should consider expertising them or unlocking them, or what you should do with them, and why. These two commanders are actually insanely good. Their shelf life is stupendous, and even Leonidas makes a comeback later in the meta where he was almost forgotten but then became a hero. So sit back, slap a like on the video, and let's go.
Yeah, I'm not going to like your video. Fuck you. Hey, holy shit. Like, I just want to see, like, one fucking YouTuber who doesn't, like, constantly backslash shit. I've seen a Chisgol clip where it took 23 seconds. 23 seconds from him backing for likes and subscribes and then doing it again. 23 seconds. Holy shit, go get a job, You fucking pathetic loser.
In the infantry commanders in a drastic way. Let's start by going through his skills and I'll explain to you why that is. Saint of War.
Yeah, okay, let's, my opinion, skill luck. All of this stuff is fairly old. Oh, so he stopped apparently, huh? Galaxy store tips. Oh, that's a different game, okay. Gilgamesh meta. Oh yeah, by the way, at some point I wanna talk about meta, because there is no fucking meta in Rise of Kingdoms. I don't know how people think like the word meta applies to Rise of Kingdoms. Drago versus Wick.
As the rage is really raging in the Rise of Kingdoms community, John Wick's mathematics prove that perhaps feral nature is not the best idea on Earth.
Why is there no meta in Rise of Kingdoms? Because there is no tactic. Like, what you have been doing in Rise of Kingdoms has always been the same. The only thing you do is you switch out stronger commander. That's, or like the weaker, or your weakest commander. That's all you did. What you do has always been the same. And I mean, commanders basically never get any tinkering or changes, whatever. So there is no meta. Like, you can just do what's in front of you, and you cannot be like intelligent with what you are doing, because utility also doesn't really matter. Like, dots don't really matter, like movement impairing doesn't really matter, because you're gonna have all of that when you use 7 marches, 14 commanders. Like, there is no meta. Like, it's not like one day you're going to use tanky commanders and the next day you're gonna use assassination commanders, kind of like, you know, League of Legends. It's like the word meta doesn't apply. Like, you always only have the best thing, and that's a constant. Like, that doesn't change. All you do is you switch out the weakest commander. It's fucking stupid. That's, once again, like, I'm sorry, but not a single YouTuber in Rise of Kingdoms, in like my perspective, has like solid gamer credentials. I mean, I've heard this Vortex guy talk about World of Warcraft raiding before, and like, I was laughing my ass off. Like, this guy probably, like, towards the end of an add-on has cleared out some content. That's what it sounds like. And, you know, like, there is no meta. There just is not. Like, I mean, equipment. How often do you change your equipment? And like, what has changed about equipment? Like, you have a piece of equipment introduced into the game, and it will always be the same thing. It will always be the same piece of equipment. It doesn't change. And what you use on who and so on is always the same. And even if you change a piece, like, it doesn't change what you are doing. There is no meta. Like, it's fucking stupid. People need to shut the fuck up.
While Dragothian's experience on the field says, what the heck are you talking about? And in the process, the community is going wild and missing out on probably the best perspective and content Rise of Kingdoms has seen in a very long time. And I'm here to kind of wake you guys up on that, because trust me when I tell you, you're not going to want to miss what I have to say. So sit back, slap a like on the video.
Yeah, no, I don't like your video. Fuck you.
And let's go. Not anything. Strict. And finally, he is a more mathematically inclined content creator. Dragothian is a content creator. He is a more personal content creator.
What? No, Dragonian has no fucking idea about video games, while Wick Gaming does. That's the difference. Like, what? Like, if you are a if you are more a community and power social based content creator, then you don't talk about things like rage generation. Yeah, you simply don't. And when somebody like Wick Gaming, who is educational, um, has the numbers to say, hey, this is what happens, then somebody like Dragodian doesn't get to like undermine the statement. That's the thing. Like I don't know what he's
You
talking
see
about.
him on the screen. I don't know if he writes bullet points. I sometimes do and sometimes don't. In here, for the record, no bullet points. I'm talking to you guys out loud to the camera. And he's kind of the same way. He has been doing a little bit of cuts here and there and editing a little bit lately, but it's not because he doesn't know how to do it, but rather because the way he creates his content is in a more personable manner. The drawbacks out of that is that he might say something that he might have meant a little bit differently, or he might have missed a slight point which would have made everything he said a lot more understandable. And that applies to me. That's literally me too. I've had so many videos when I'm like, oh my God, I can't forget I said that. Some of you commented like, what about this? And I'm like, God damn it. Like it happens. Okay. So this is in terms of the content creators. One is more thinking out loud. This is me.
Okay, let's stop. I can't stand when they call themselves content creators. You're fucking YouTubers. You are not content creators. Like, you literally stay there and just read out loud what Lilith puts on your display, and you call that content creation. Like, fuck you. Just seeing wrestling, yeah. Yeah, I have actually seen that Charlie started a wrestling league. I haven't really looked at it, like not the full video, but it seemed really funny. But yeah, I mean, you just gotta applaud the guy. Yeah, like you can't do anything else than just applauding him. Like, damn, like that guy is an actual content creator. The stuff he does it's just outrageous. Like people like him and Ludwig and I mean even some e-girls and stuff. Like there is like Code Miko and people like that. They are just freaking amazing. And then you have people like Gecko and Echo and Shinji and whatnot calling themselves content creators. Like what the fuck? Like if you are a content creator, then so am I. But like holy shit. Like I sit on my ass playing the game and talking to a microphone. That's all I'm doing. Like I'm not a fucking content creator. Like if anything, if I make a single cent out of Rise of Kingdoms, I actually stole it from Lilith. That's my perspective. Like, it's not money that I earn. Definitely not. Damn, man. I'm facing some really strong motherfuckers, it looks like. That's back to back. Oh, how is that again possible? Hey, Lilith. Can you, like, tell me the name of one single game where it is possible to, in a random queue, face a duo? Like, can you tell me the name of one single game? Like, even in League of Legends, when you play a random game and you queue up as a duo, you automatically have a duo in the opposing team. Like, I swear to God, I have never seen that before. How do I feel about Wick Gaming? He was really good. And like I said, he was the only person in Rise of Kingdoms I actually gave like gamer credit. The absolutely only one. Like, doesn't matter what name you say out loud. Doesn't matter. Gecko, Echo, Shinji, Fleisch, Jisgol, or this Cortex, Vortex guy. Like none of them, not a single one, like to me is a gamer. I don't know like what Wick Gaming has been playing and whatnot, but I do know he understands the gaming and YouTube culture. That I do know. So for example, when he was talking about the apology video, like most people didn't understand what the joke about it was, because people in Rise of Kingdoms have no fucking idea about YouTube culture. Like apology videos are like one of the absolute biggest running gags in YouTube, and that tells me like he understands the culture and he's part of it, while all the other guys are not. I mean, again, like 2 months ago, it seems like for the first time in his miserable life, Jisgol has actually explored Charlie, and now he's trying to milk the word drama. It's like those people are just not part of the culture. And it seems like Wick has been exactly that. And so yeah, like he definitely has my credit. Why are they defending this so vehemently? I mean, I could just walk by and get all the other flags. Like, why are you doing this? I guess you are lucky. I just don't care enough. I just want my chest and then I'm done. And Wick Gaming actually really stopped. That's really interesting. But I don't know, if I'm not wrong, he was fairly young, so maybe, you know, you never know, maybe he was like in a transitional phase from like studies to actual like work life or something like that. You never know. Oh, I just found his. That's interesting. I didn't know Big Gaming was live streaming. Do we walk by and just get all the other flags? They're actually following, that's funny. Wait, this is, yeah, 2 Bremates. So yeah, just by the way, like never try this. Like when people actually, yeah, like when people give a shit, like they just gonna walk past you and get all the other flags. Like it's not smart to like group up here and, you know, try to hold 4 flags. Like you shouldn't do that. But I guess people just don't care enough. Usually I do care, kind of. But like right now, I mean, it's the last week of Olympia and usually I also max out my weekly. Oh fuck, I need one more. I usually cap out my my weekly limit, and I haven't done this in, I don't know, like a month. I just don't care enough anymore. Might be because I started playing some other games again. We have the ING again. We have the NM again. And the 39 AD again. Okay. The Knicks demand respect. I quickly want to.
All right, man, let's talk about the Knicks, who are now the 5th seed. They're pushing up on Cleveland for number 4. They're 11-4 in their last 15. They've won 8 in a row. They have not lost in a game that Josh Hart has played. Julius Randle just had a ridiculous buzzer beater against the Heat last night. And really, the shot making of Randle and Brunson has just been kind of nuts for a minute now. With Brunson, I would say the biggest thing is just how good he is at those like mid-rangers or shots in the paint, but are like right below the free throw line. And he gets there with a variety of like half spins and like between the legs dribbles that immediately become a crossover. And then once he gets to around that free throw line, man, whether it's floaters or like sort of these evasive layups, I mean, he's drawing a lot of fouls. So it's not as if he's avoiding contact or even like turnaround jumpers. It's just crazy the amount of shots he's making from there. And with Randle, it's kind of more a mix of everything, I guess. Like, if you were going to look into the numbers, the one big difference is that he's not shooting as many long twos this season compared to last year or whatever. But still, I mean, you're getting, like, these crazy contested threes he's making. I mean, the buzzer beater against the Heat was wild, but I believe there was, like, a turnaround jumper he made from, like, 14 feet with about 30 seconds left or whatever. That was nuts. I'm sure you're going to get your, like, the simple attacking
is my
off the
mate
catch off,
leaving?
like,
He should
Mitchell
leave.
Robinson
Just
screening
leave.
for Brunson and finding Randle
We
in the
are not
corner or
going to
whatever.
win this.
Randle will sprinkle in his plays of just bringing it up.
Okay, not interesting. I love Funky Diabetic, but like, I hate this bandwagon shit. Like, there's like NBA YouTubers in general. Like, if a team has a good game, they are going absolutely crazy, acting like it's the biggest thing in the world. Like, it's weird. Wait, is not a single other player on bottom lane? Oh no, somebody's coming, okay. Oh yes, his ultimate? That's not good. Why? You have your ultimate and you are walking away? Like, how fucking stupid are you? What's wrong with you? What the fuck? It's actually funny. Oh wow, that was close. You could have started attacking Ramses and just walk into the flag right away, and you could have gotten the flag, I guess. But okay. Am I even going to win? I mean, can you just like stop walking away? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why? What are you doing? Can somebody give? Yeah. Didn't somebody walk by me again? Like, somebody has to finish that guy, because like he's just gonna heal up again and then do it again. Like, that's not like the best thing in the world. But I mean, if he's he, she, it is the actual like powerful player in their team, then I guess it's good because he, she, it is going to be occupied with this flag. Okay, it seems they left. It seems like they realized. Do they have the apple? I hope they have. Yes. Okay, it doesn't really look good when you have no flags, but you have the apple. It really doesn't look good. That's actually hilarious, having the apple and not a single flag. Is please tell me it's not this Naboo fuckboy. Oh no, it's him again. Him or her or it. You're too strong for me. I don't want to fight against you. Give me target. I want to once kill this freaking Naboo. Just once. Just for peace of mind. And he, she, it is walking again. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. Oh, I'm gonna attack. Like, I don't care. I'm even going to use my ultimate. Oh. Okay, so we got the chests. Oh, my cat is going crazy. What is his problem? How did he get inside anyway? How the hell did he get inside? So yeah, I can get 900, 800 points. Well, that's not worth it. Yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna leave it where it is. So like I said, Mightiest Governor, I don't care. Like, they can just take my spot. I don't even wanna try and bother with this shit. It takes another 2 days. Okay. The silver in this, by the way, is so stupid. I don't know why is she not a? Why is she? Well, actually, can you get her from golden chests? Wait. Oh, actually, can you see it here? Yeah, you can, right? Event. Really? Is one of them Mightiest Governor? Wheel. Really? One of them, I think one of them should have been in the golden chests. One of the engineering commanders. Like, yeah. That would have been something, but yeah, I mean, if you can brass $20 from people for this commander, then yeah, you gotta do it. Like, there's no way around it. Oh, jeez. So we got Silk Road and Shadow Legion Invasion. Shadow Legion Invasion is tomorrow. Silk Road, I don't know. But I guess that for now concludes my daily stuff. What do you think? Wait. You mean what could Lilith change to make it a better game? Is that what you are asking? Oh, there's so many things. And I mean, the game is not bad. I mean, if you look at it like that, then like every game is bad. Like, I mean, like, how many good games are there? Like maybe 5 in the last 5 years. Like Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, there's just a handful of games where I'm like, yeah, like, not only have been the fundamentals good, but like the creative was good too. And the problem is, you can forgive a developer or a publisher if the fundamentals are good and the creative is not good. You can forgive a developer for that. But if the fundamentals are not good, then why are you publishing the game? And a whole lot of the fundamentals in Lilith are not good. To the point where I'm like, I can actually call a couple friends who are in game development and have them do it better than Lilith did. And that's not even exaggerating. I'm not saying they would make a better game, but the fundamentals they would actually do better. So for the fundamentals, for example, it is every single thing that is being implemented in the game is implemented in the worst way possible. So for example, the ornaments are not bad. It's just the way they have been implemented is freaking bad. The same thing goes for the crystal tag. The same thing goes for new commanders. Like, why do we not have more commanders in golden chests? Especially now, why don't we have a engineering commander in the golden chests? Why are cosmetics not a bigger thing? Why do changes take so much time? Well, actually, leave out cosmetics, because I would take that to creative and not fundamentals. But the most important thing is, why do changes need so much time? There is absolutely no reason, because like from a technical standpoint, Rise of Kingdoms is a small game. It is very, 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 very small. Like the string of code for Rise of Kingdoms is a friction of like full-blown AAA games. And there is absolutely no reason for changes to take so much time to develop. So for example, with the range combat, I have said this in my Twitch streams over 2 years ago. Like, we need that. And now, over 2 years later, we have it. Like, there is no reason for this to take so much time. And that's really like absolutely fundamental to the game, for it to be like developed and changed upon and tinkered on in a timely manner. Because otherwise, you know, they like just hypothetically, because like if your game is in a bad state, the community is running away from it, and you take too much time to like change the state of the game. That is why it's like a fundamental thing, right? Same thing is like if there is a bug or whatever, like then, you know, you need to get rid of the bug. Like, you cannot need a week to get rid of the bug. No, you need a hot fix and it's done. Like the fundamentals are really bad. Then also like the visual presentation, that is in general more creative, obviously, but what is fundamental is to always have a clear distinction between mechanics or like features and mechanics. So what happens, for example, is sometimes you cannot target an opponent march because you cannot see the color anymore. This happens especially in night mode. When when it's night on the map and you have a big fight going on, and you like go in, zoom in, and you have both parties have the king skill, and you try to target a march, you are not going to be able to see the color red anymore. It's just not possible, because for one, you have been looking at the screen for an extended period of time, so you need an even clearer distinction between colors. Then both parties have the king skill, which both are red, and now you have the night mode, which is why the game is now trying to offset the contrast. So for example, sometimes if you have blue overlap with something else that is blue, it will appear in a slightly different color to make possibly a more apparent distinction between those two things. And now when you try to target somebody, it's not even red anymore, it's a very, very dark purple color, and now it looks like you are actually targeting a friendly march. That is fundamentally wrong, because it restricts you from actually using the game's mechanics and features. So the fundamentals need to be correct in order for you to say, yeah, like, this is a game with great potential. For Cyberpunk, for example, Cyberpunk had absolutely great fundamentals, but also fundamentals that were broken, like the technical side, for example, all the freezing and like the game crashing and stuff. But the fundamentals that worked were so good that the potential was inherent to everybody. It was absolutely obvious, and that is why a lot of people have been coping with Cyberpunk. Like and I mean, now it's a great game. You need good fundamentals for people to say, hey, actually there is great potential, and I'm going to wait and see what happens. The other thing is, for example, PR. You need a good relationship with your community. You see it with Blizzard, with Activision Blizzard, for example. They have absolutely no connection to the community. They don't know who is playing our game. They don't know about that, and that is why they do a whole lot of stuff that is like absolutely questionable, or well, not even questionable. It's fucking stupid. I mean, like, holy shit, Diablo Immortals, like, what the fuck? And PR needs to be good, and Lilith doesn't have that. Like, they claim they have like conventions, like those meetings and stuff, which is all bogus. It's all bullshit. The face-to-face round table bullshit is bullshit too. Whoever thinks it's not, like, I'm sorry, but then you are kind of stupid, or you don't know what you are talking about. Like, no game developer ever would do this, because obviously what is going to happen, there's going to be somebody who is walking into the meeting and he's like, yeah, so you are the CEO, how much money did you make last year? Okay, so why do you need so much money? Why are you not spending more money on the game for the game to be playable for like normal people? Like, that's what happens. And either if it's okay or not, it's not a question. You know, if it's okay or not to do this, to behave that way, that's not the question. The question is like the PR, and it's just not there. Like, Lilith doesn't know who is playing our game, and like, what do normal players want. And to be fair, it is freaking difficult to figure that out. Because like, everybody screams the loudest, right? Everybody wants to be louder with the things they say. Like on Reddit, for example, when you see the people who are talking about free-to-play problems, and then you see a dumpster fire of an intellectual vacuum like Chisgul, who is talking about a 1 versus 1 KBK. You know, as a developer, you see all those things and you don't know what is like important, like what is the priority. So what you need to do is that you establish this connection early on, like right when your game is being published, because then you see like the essence of your community and not just, you know, the people who are coming into the game. They are playing it for a week and they think they can like make elaborate statements on fucking Reddit of all places. So you know, like Lilith should have been from the very beginning. They should have been like more involved and, you know, listening to like the base of the community, and not now, you know, acting like they are listening to somebody, because they are obviously not. I don't know, there are so many things. I mean, Lilith has also done really good things, that's not the question. So for example, the fact that they did develop the PC version has very big implications, because it shows that Lilith is willing to learn and willing to develop as a developer. You know, that is freaking important. People don't fucking understand this. They think, yeah, there is a PC version, and they don't look at the bigger implications. Because I can tell you this, I would actually bet money that Lilith at some point in the future is coming out with like a MOBA game. MOBA, or like a bigger kind of RTS game, kind of like Warcraft 3. That's going to happen. Like there is a reason why they are developing a PC version, because I can tell you this, they are not going to make more money because of the PC version. That's not going to happen. You really hate Chisgul? No, I don't. I don't give a fuck about Chisgul. I've like personally, I have no feeling towards him. When I'm talking about Chisgul, I'm talking about his content, and his content is fucking intellectually bankrupt. It's freaking stupid. And I mean, his takes and everything is just fucking stupid. If it was personal, I would figure out his like name, his actual government name, and then use that. But you know what I mean? Like Chisgul is a figure, like a character, right? There's nothing personal. Like I don't care. Like, and I don't hate. Like not everything that is critical is hate. That's such a fucking millennial thing to say. I don't really care. The problem I have, you know, like he can do whatever he wants. Like I don't care. I always say, like, what you put in what hole on your body is just your business. Like it doesn't bother me. The problem is that Chisgul is the biggest Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber, and he has by far the worst content. Like, I'm sorry, but even Shinji has better content than freaking Chisgul. So, you know, it's nothing personal. Like, he's just a middle-aged guy who has been losing his hairline for, like, what seems like forever. And he's a family guy and whatever. And yeah, I understand, like, he was sick of being a product manager, and, like, he took, like, a $50 content creator course, and now he does his little clickbait bullshit, and that's all fine. I understand that. You know, I respect it, because fuck, that's what all of us want to do, right? Well, not for the money that he's making, but like in general, like nobody would go against that idea, right? So I respect it, but like holy shit, the guy just puts no effort into it, and he himself says it. Like he was in a stream saying the Rise of Kingdoms community is not worth more effort, because the viewership is not big enough. But he doesn't understand, people don't watch his fucking videos because they are trash, not because there is no viewership. I mean, look at how many subscribers he has and then compare it to his viewership. And then compare it with the viewership on Fruit Dealer's channel. There is viewership. They just don't watch his videos because they are dog shit. So I have no problem with Chisco, like with the person. I have a problem with the character and with the content he makes. And that goes for almost everybody, by the way. Other than Shinji. Like, Shinji just seems like a very unpleasant person. Yeah, I mean, so for example, Redline, I remember, I don't know nowadays, I haven't seen him in years, but I remember when he was doing some Twitch streams and stuff, like, he seemed like a really cool guy. And, you know, he wasn't trying to be a gimmick or whatever, like everybody does. He wasn't trying to be gimmicky and whatnot. Like, he was just a, like, completely chill dude who was in front of the camera behaving exactly the way he would in private. But that is like over 2 years ago, so I don't know about nowadays, but back then it was freaking cool, you know. And like, people were asking questions, he was answering the questions. He wasn't like not answering it because he was like afraid that maybe he could make a video about it at some point, so he doesn't want to answer it right away. You know, the thing that all those fucking wannabe content creators do. And then, like, one more thing is, like, I guess people are, like, in general, they think I'm hating on something because I do talk the way that I talk in private. Which maybe in terms of cadence and stuff, like just the tone of my voice and like the rhythm I speak in might be a bit different. But like in terms of like you know, my choice of words, it's exactly the same. Like, I curse on my videos and I don't give a shit about it. And that's why people think like I'm hating or like it's hatred, whatever. But I mean, you know, like, if you think Chisco is not cursing in his private life, you're kind of stupid. I mean, I do remember, well, there was, what was it? Somebody sent me a clip where he was in Discord with somebody he is in Discord very frequently with. And this other person said a word like shit. I think it was shit, and Chisco was like, "Oh my, there goes the demonetization." Like, what the fuck? So, you know, it's simply about the monetization. If you think like he talks the way he talks, he talks in private the way he talks in front of the camera, like, you're kind of stupid. Yeah, like, you know, I'm just talking the way I talk, which I think, you know, yeah, I think there is not a good or bad approach to this. Like, I understand both sides of the coin, and to me it's just I don't care about monetization. Like, if you're good at something, the money is going to come. Like, you don't have to ask for money. Never. If you are good at something. It's like if you are a good YouTuber, you don't have to ask for likes and subscribes. You don't. The money is gonna come. Like, you don't have to worry about that. So, you know, I don't care about monetization. That's why I talk the way I talk. If that hurts people, then, like, yeah, sure, I understand that, but, you know, then just don't watch the content. Because I can understand, you know, like, if somebody does something stupid, I'm saying, yeah, you are stupid. because like that's how people talk in like a real life scenario. That's how it is. Like I don't see the reason why now I'm on YouTube and my content is not tagged for children. Why would I talk differently? Like why? I would understand, you know, like not like directly insulting people. So yeah, you know, you don't want to be like, you know, somebody does something stupid and you say, yeah, you are stupid. That's one thing. But then being like, oh yeah, you son of a bitch, you fucking suck, like go jump out a window and yada yada yada, that's one thing, right? Or that's another thing. So yeah, I'm just talking the way I'm talking in private. And yeah, I do curse a lot. Yeah, I mean, and it happens with everything. So for example, when you ask me like what good things did Lilith do, I'm saying like fucking ornaments are really good, but the way they implement the ornaments is bad. So you see, I'm saying something good in the first part of the sentence and I'm still saying fucking. So, you know, it's just, I do curse because like people in a real life scenario curse. That's why in America, like cursing, or like profanity and vulgarity and even to some extent obscenity is falling under the First Amendment. Like that's the reason why, like people do curse. What do it do? Because I definitely do. So by the way, I'm about to go offline. So let's make this the last point. I have no agenda against other YouTubers. Well, actually, I do have an agenda against other YouTubers. I think YouTubers can be very, very, very selective about what are they responding to, right? And those YouTubers will never really respond to negative things because it's hatred, right? Like, yeah, don't watch my content if you don't like it. Like, I do the things the way I want to do them. And they never want to listen to negative stuff. And that's a bit of a problem in a community that is as small as Rise of Kingdoms, because at some point, like with Rise of Kingdoms, nobody is holding the people accountable for the bullshit they do, and like, so for example, misinformation, nobody is holding those people accountable, and that's an issue. And also, like, I'm going to tell you, like, those YouTubers could actually be a positive influence on how the game feels, and they are not. Like, for example, if they made funny videos, cool videos, if they made videos where they are playing with a community, that would actually be cool and people would be more interested and more engaging with the game. But they are not, because they are fucking lazy. Yeah. Also, you know, the misinformation and stuff, or like with miseducation and stuff, like using more marches, the thing I talked about. Like, nobody keeps those people in check. It's the same thing with, but you know, I was talking about that too in my last video or something, I don't know, where Jisco said, like one versus one KBK and stuff like that. So Lilith has been talking, Lilith has been listening to me when I gave feedback, and now I have more feedback. Hey, what about a 1 versus 1 KBK, which is a so fucking stupid idea. I cannot even believe it. And you know, nobody keeps him in check. Like, there is nobody who is like, hey, this guy is fucking stupid and Lilith needs to not listen to him, because obviously he's just catering to himself and his own kingdom and nothing else. Like, Jiscool would actually kill the whole community if it benefits him. Yeah, yeah, correct. No, I have no interest talking to him or whatever. I mean, obviously he wouldn't, because I mean, I don't think Jisco knows who I am. I don't think he would watch a video when somebody was like, hey, this guy is talking bad about you. I don't think he would watch the video, simply because like Jisco is somebody who needs to be in this echo chamber of positivity. Otherwise his style of content does not work. I don't think he knows who I am. But even if he was like, hey, okay, so you seem to have an issue with me, like, do you want to talk? Like, fuck no. Because like I know, you know, I know it wouldn't be constructive. Like, just go wouldn't be like, oh yeah, actually you are right. Like, I'm making the same video over and over and over and over, and I don't like, I don't develop my channel, and I'm stagnating, and the money I'm making is going into the game and my own pockets, and I don't develop my stream. It's been the same forever. I have no new logos, no transitions, no nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm not engaged with my community. I don't play with them. I don't give a shit about them, but I do take 23 seconds between asking for likes and subscribes. But so, you know, there would, like, it wouldn't be constructive. It would basically be like me gish galloping on all the things that I have to critique, and then him saying, yeah, like, fuck you. And I mean, most likely, you know, it would be a weird dynamic, because I am basically nobody who doesn't give a shit about numbers and whatnot, and so it would seem like I'm just doing it because I want, like, I'm chasing clout or whatever. So, you know, because of that, I just, like, I don't care. I don't want to talk to him. Like, you know, if he sees a video and he's like, oh yeah, maybe actually there's truth behind it, or like if people watch my videos and like those people collectively like punch it into his stupid face, then maybe, you know, maybe it's doing something good. But otherwise, I don't have I don't feel the need to talk about it. Like, no. Yeah, I would actually from all the content creators, fuck, I actually said it. Okay, but from all the YouTubers I know, I would only excuse maybe OmniArch. But even then, just to some extent. But OmniArch definitely, like, does explore much more and gives more elaborate takes on stuff and whatnot. Yeah, okay, anyway, bro. I actually gotta go offline. Alrighty? Wait, I think there's another invitation. Oh, okay, never mind. I would have played one more. But okay. Yeah, so thanks man. And I'll see you next time. And yeah, but since you have been asking, I think I'm gonna have a video tomorrow. Yeah, you too, man. Bye bye.